Things that can ruin your relationship. Small things can have a big impact on relationships if they aren't taken care of appropriately. From acquaintance through marriage, a relationship passes through numerous stages. And things between spouses never stay the same. When two people go through ups and downs without allowing their connection to suffer, they have a strong relationship. The greatest danger to a relationship is when one or both partners stop trying. Keep in mind that nothing lasts indefinitely. When your honeymoon ends, you and your partner are officially in a new phase of your relationship. You've both become used to being yourself. A relationship might be jeopardized if it becomes too cozy. It doesn't always have to be a big eruption to end a relationship, sometimes it's a series of small things that add up to a big problem. To keep the link strong, trust in all sectors is essential, including loyalty, finances, and devotion. Other than betrayal, it's critical to spot fractures in your connection. While it may seem harmless to tell your friends or family about your partner's irritating behaviors, there is a narrow line between how much personal information you give to others. Never make it appear as if you're making fun of your partner in your complaints. If you're confiding in someone with whom you're also attracted, this could lead to an emotional affair. Your relationship with your partner or spouse must be the most personal and private in your life. If you share reciprocal love, caring, and happiness, it is your spouse, not someone else, who deserves to be aware of your feelings. Given that your partner has a private existence and exclusively trusts you, revealing too much information with strangers is betrayal, leading to feelings of inadequacy, sadness, or frustration. Keeping secrets always backfires because it builds a barrier between you and your spouse, even if your spouse never finds out what you said. You can feel like you're in the wrong relationship or that your partner isn't perfect at times. Your partner may use sweet talk to persuade you to make lifestyle adjustments rather than taking a direct approach. Because it is veiled by well-intentioned acts, it takes time to recognize this type of treachery. You're approaching a new phase in your relationship when the butterflies in your stomach start to fade, and you're both comfortable being yourself. However, if you're not careful, you could become too comfortable and lose sight of why you're in a relationship in the first place. It doesn't necessarily have to be a massive catastrophe to bring things to a close. There are a variety of reasons why couples break up, and the majority of them may be avoided if both sides are ready to see and comprehend what is generating the problems in the first place. Some signs are blatant, launching attacks immediately, while others take the form of minute bits of negativity that build up over time until they reach a critical mess. Relationships can be a vital part of our journey, but they can also be challenging to navigate since they are complex and complicated. We seem to fall out of love as soon as we fall in love, and we can find ourselves jumping from relationship to relationship, or struggling with heartache after heartache, all in the search for the one. One of life's great mysteries is why love fades and individuals in relationships grow apart. What keeps us from rekindling our feelings of desire, attraction, appreciation, and intimacy for our partner? With that in mind, here are 6 behaviors to avoid if you want a frivolous relationship. Don't take your partner for granted. Things go stale if they are not cared for, and a relationship is no exception. Married couples' priorities shift with time. When you take your partner for granted, even the happiest and most fulfilled relationships can turn sour. When you take your partner for granted, you fail to notice the qualities that drew you to him or her all those years ago. You must continue to demonstrate your love and appreciation for each other in order to have a great relationship. Ignoring the needs of your partner. You can't have a successful relationship if all you care about is yourself and your needs. Compromise and collaboration are the foundations of all successful relationships around the world. Each person should think about their partner's needs and prioritize them over their own. People who prioritize their own wants will never be able to have a successful relationship. Holding grudges against your partner. Holding grudges is another factor that contributes to the demise of your relationships. You can't have a happy existence with someone you have a grudge against, believe it or not. A great relationship necessitates forgiveness. Understand that to err is human, that people make errors, and that if you can't let go of things even after they apologize, you'll never be happy in life. You should be able to convey your true feelings with confidence and boldness. Is your relationship harming you in some way? But you're afraid to say anything since it might lead to a fight? Don't be afraid to tell each other what's bothering you. Remember how crucial communication is. You're in a fight and you've been severely injured. What exactly are your responsibilities? Choosing your emotions and selfishly defending your pride to show yourself right might be detrimental to your relationship. Lack of understanding. It's not necessary to be a clairvoyant to figure out what your partner is trying to say, and vice versa. You can tell what's really going on just by looking at familiar emotions and certain phrase choices. Couples are sometimes blind to what's actually going on in their relationship until it's too late, which can lead to complications. The fact is that you don't have to be the most ideal person for the one you love, but you do need to know what you should and shouldn't do in order to maintain a healthy and long-lasting relationship. These descriptions may sound overly idealistic, but they are attainable if you perform your part not only as a lover, but also as a life partner. So that's it for today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Check out the description for additional information.